Now, light sensitivity is something that's found in several different conditions such as macular degeneration, secondary occurrence of cataracts, uveitis, conjunctivitis, things like that. Now, you really want to learn how to accommodate with light sensitivity and how to actually work with the light before you can actually do sunning and before you can actually heal your particular vision challenges. So what you need to do is you start out, if you have any of those conditions, especially the cataracts or the macular degeneration, you want to do what we call skying instead of sunning. Now, this isn't in the book, this is just additional info just for members of the website. So what you do is you go outside, and if the sun is over behind you, you look the other direction. So that's why they call it skying. I know it's very complex, technical. You look up at the sky and you just have your eyes like this, and you can put your hands up in front of you, have your eyes closed, and do your fingers back and forth just like this. Even though you're not looking at the sun, you're still going to be experiencing the strobe light effect that is really helpful in healing your vision. And you'll also feel the warmth of the sun on your neck, which is always good because that helps boost your vitamin D levels, and it also helps boost your immune system. And it relaxes those neck muscles, which is critical. So if you have cataracts or macular degeneration, you can do skying until you get to a point where you can you're less light sensitive, and then you can get to a point where you can do the sunning itself. Now, we'll talk about nutrition in a later video, but with cataracts, if you eat more legumes such as black-eyed peas, lentils, things like that, that actually has been shown to help heal cataracts and reverse them, obviously. And then also with the macular degeneration, if you're eating spicy foods like spicy peppers, like cayenne pepper, they have a supplement that's really, really good. You just have to make sure you eat something afterwards. And that helps increase circulation, which can also help heal macular degeneration. So now for basic sunning, now the sun's in front of us now. It's not back behind us anymore. The sun's in front of us now. We're outside, obviously. You look up at the sun, have your eyes closed, and you just turn your head all the way to one side, and then all the way to the other side. And this motion, once again, we're always increasing our motion. That's going to increase circulation and lymph flow. The warmth of the sun, you're going to notice how it's warmer on the side that's facing the sun, obviously, and there's more light on the sun, on that eye as well. And that's helping to stimulate circulation, which is excellent. And that's all it is, doing your deep breathing while you're doing this as well. You're always doing your deep breathing. And something else you can throw in if you want to be really fancy is you can throw in the long swing as well while you're doing this. So you're doing the long swing, the sun's right here, and so you'll notice a difference from one side to the other, and you're incorporating that movement. That's a little more advanced because you're doing all this movement with the eyes closed and you're doing the sunning. Another more advanced version, sun's up here, looking up like this, hands out about 4 or 5 inches away from your face, so about 4 or 5 inches. So now pretend the sun's here, obviously. And your hands are about 1 inch apart. And you look up, eyes closed, do your fingers back and forth like this. You can go side to side like this. People are going to think you're doing some sort of weird 80s dance, but that's okay. And what that does is that helps to filter the UV radiation from the sun, but it also creates a strobe light effect that really helps stimulate the rods and cones and those specialized cells in the eyes. So the sunning is really important. You can do that also at least 5 to 10 minutes a day. But the critical point here is you want to make sure every time you do sunning, you have to follow it up with at least 3 or 4 minutes of palming, because that's going to help relax the eyes. So the more you expose yourself to light and then do the palming, that's going to totally reset your vision and help your eyes to start healing, because it's getting all the proper motion and proper stimulation that it needs in order for you to actually see better.